have been asked to announce the death of Michael George Delano Scarlett, otherwise called Jamaics and Bugs, 66, of Camperdown Road, Kingston, and a former employee of the Gleaner Company and Cable and Wireless Jamaica Limited, who transitioned peacefully on July 12, 2024, after a brief illness. Michael is survived by wife Winsome, granddaughter Shania, brothers Silburn, Ian, George, Andrew, Lennox, and Robert, sisters Jasmine and Suzanne, nieces, nephews, other relatives, and friends. The Thanksgiving service for Michael Scarlett will be held on Thursday, August 15 at the University Chapel, UII Mona at 10 a.m. Interment follows at the Dovecot Memorial Park. May the soul of Michael Scarlett rest in peace and rise in power. The family has indicated that in lieu of flowers, donations will be collected towards a scholarship fund in Michael's honor. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family at this time.
Greetings, family, friends, loved ones. This is Rashawn Clark, nephew of Uncle Michael Scarlett. So sorry that I'm not there in person for this milestone, monumentous moment, but sending love from the motherland, which I know from my heart Uncle Michael would love to be here, and he's here with me in spirit. So Uncle Michael, from me, from Alyssa, from the children, from the family in Niger, the family in Senegal, we want to wish you a safe trod in the next realm. Sending love to my family, to my uncles, aunts, cousins, and all the loved ones. Blessing to the Rasta family for having this funeral. And it's not a death, it's a celebration of life. So more life, more blessings. And until I see you again, my brother, my uncle, my friend, stay safe.
I am going home on the morning train. I am going home on the morning train. For the evening train will be too late. I am going home on the morning train. I am going home on the morning train. I am going home on the morning train. For the evening train will be too late. I am going home on the morning train. Step right in and take your seat. Step right in and take your seat. Evening train will be too late. Oh, I am going home on the morning train. Jah Rastafari. Blessed and welcome to each and every one. We call to worship and welcome Abuna Lea Fox. Please, the earth is the Lord of Lords and the fullness thereof, the world and I and them and they that dwell therein. For Jehovah had found it upon the seas and established upon the flood. Who shall I send into the hills of the Lord of Lords, or who shall stand in his holy place? I and I that have a clean hands and a pure in heart, who art not lift up I and I heart unto vanity, nor sowing deceitfully. I and I must receive a blessing from him. The word H-I-M in 3 letters, in 3 words, is imperial majesty. That's what they taught us in school. That the word H-I-M mean is imperial majesty. So I will lift up my eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord of Lords who created the heaven and the earth. Bless the family. Welcome, my brother. Glory to Word, glory to Son. Glory unto the name of the Most High. As the Almighty was before the beginning, is now and forever must be. Thy holy words without end. Blessed be thy name, O Lord of Lords, and blessed be the congregation that sit here today to send our beloved brethren on the ancestral journey.
Sing, yeah. Well, I search and I search. Oh, book of man. In Revelation, here Selassie is the chapel, and the world should know I live. And this man is the angel. Go love, oh God, and live. Here Selassie is the chapel, and the world should know and live.
Haile I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. I bring tribute from the UNIA family, divisions 439 and 455 in Jamaica today. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, and all that dwell therein. For God founded it upon the floods, and established it upon the seas. Who shall ascend in the hills of the Most High? Or who shall stand in the high place? A man with a heart that is clean, a heart that is pure, one who has not lifted up himself unto vanity, nor swear deceitfully. Ras Michael, beloved, is a man like that, a man of the people. When I meet this brethren, I could remember him saying, Marcus Garvey pointed the way to all of us. He was a member of the UNIA.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, whom shall I fear? Yah is my beginning and my end. So whom shall I be afraid? Yah is my keeper. Yahudah my people, Yahshua my redeemer, Yahshua most high and mighty. Whom shall I fear?
So I'll be giving you a little remembrance and a bittery for our brother, Michael George Delano Scarlett. I call Michael my protector. And I'll just tell you a little about Michael and myself. So today actually is Michael's born day. Today he would have celebrated his 67th birthday. And tomorrow is my birthday, Earth Strong Day. So I usually have this thing between us. I say, well, Michael, you're August 15th, I'm August 16th, and Marcus Garvey is August 17th. You know, so we always joke about that. But I remember when I was in about grade 2, attending Alpha Primary School. Michael was there, he was in an upper form. And there was a young man there that bullied me in school all the time. Like I was just a little twig, you know? And I remember going around and Michael saw me crying. And he said, Tara, what's wrong with you? And I told him that this other guy, big guy, that he has been pushing me around all the time. So Michael said, okay, take me to him. And you know what happened next, right? That bully never bullied me again. I don't say rest in peace, because it's just a transformation. I used to rise in power with our Creator and our ancestors. So, rise in power, Michael. He's not resting in peace. He has gone on soaring to higher heights. So, I thank you for listening to me this evening. So, Mike, rise in power with our Creator and our ancestors. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd just like to express the gratitude on behalf of my siblings for your ounce of dedication to participate in this service for our beloved Michael, to celebrate his legacy, his love, his legacy, and his passion. You see, I had a feel-good speech that would talk about Michael's quiet disposition, Michael's depth of knowledge in his faith,
Okay. It is said death is appointed unto everyone. We live to die. But when it comes, it is hard to accept. Memories flashed across my mind, and I reminisce how our Mikey and I history began. I was only a child. I smile at the silly and childish things we did, enjoying our childhood bliss. We were young and innocent, living life carefree with no worry. We spent so much time in each other's company, sitting under the moon, the stars, and the firmament. Even in the rain at times, communicating yet without talking. Inevitably, I had my first kiss. We were best friends, inseparable. His wish for me was to finish school and have a family, both of which I accomplished in 1979. We brought our son into this world, a bundle of joy. I migrated to the US, and before you know it, I returned, we got married, and we sealed the deal. This separation, the long distance relationship, the traveling back and forth, inevitably brought about changes. Michael, Mikey, I endearingly call him, was my friend, my confidant, my lover, the father of my son, and my husband. When he was sick, I prayed with him, hoping that he would live, recovering from his illness. But God called, and he had to answer. It was his time to go. His earth journey has ended, and he will be missed. Love, Winsome Scarlett.
Yeah.
I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time that they spent alive on earth, and now only those who love them know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love, and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel. And be less quick to anger and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? Will you remember me when I die? Will I be like the ink on a piece of paper that can never be unwritten? Or will I be a forget-me-not where the knot was forgotten to be written? Will you remember the sound of my voice, or will the memory become non-existent? Remember the feeling of my tone in the depth, or will my sound wave become straight, like I never existed? And what about my smell? We know that one's easy to tell. Will you remember, or will you need a reminder? So in the essence of that word, need to bring a smell to your nose so that your mind can be reminded. Have I lived a life worth remembering, to be hardwired in your brain, or am I soft and shapeless? Am I engraved in the depth of your memory, or is it just my name on a bracelet? Will you remember me when I die? I hope so, but don't cry. I don't want your eyelashes to become as heavy as dumbbells with the weight of me. Think of me, then let me go. Remember me, but don't fall deep into sorrow. If you cry, cry tears of joy, and let the weight of me be your motivation for so much more. Because even when I'm gone, I know I will remember you.
you.